What is going on? I'm Rage coming back with another Rager. We are here with some Madden 24 franchise mode. We are doing a Chicago Bears rebuild. Realistic, obviously, no crazy trades. Seeing what they would do. We are here in the Super Bowl. KC1, obviously, I'd set that. We are at re-sign players. So let's go over this roster real quick and see what we need to do. So first off, we have Justin Fields. So the hot, I wouldn't even say hot take. The hot topic is trading Justin Fields and rocking with picking Caleb Williams. So do we go in to the draft with him, or do we trade him prior? So let's go over the roster. So obviously we have Justin Fields, Khalil Herbert. So kind of need every position it seems. DJ Moore, Darnell Mooney, Tyler Scott, third or fourth round pick, I believe, last year. Um, need some weapons. Superstar Cole Kmet is pretty good. The offensive line can be worked with. Darnell Wright was a good first round pick. Montez Sweat played great, pretty well for him. Need another edge. Need a DT. Uh, Gervin Dexter, I mean, solid, but not good enough. Need linebackers ish. Need another corner. Safety, you're getting kind of old. So I think right now, even though Roll Tide, probably gonna cut Eddie Jackson just so I can have some money. So let's go ahead and do that. We're cutting old Eddie, like Eddie, but he's gone. So we need safety. Got Brisker last year, I think. I have Carolina's number one, 9-3-4-4-5. And that's it for the draft. So Uh, got some picks to play with. I would like a second rounder. I'm sure we can get something like that from Justin Fields. But let's look at our re-sign players. So Jalen Johnson. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to not accept the option for Justin Fields. Um, I do think we should try to re-sign. So out of all these players, I only want Jalen Johnson back. I think he's the one that makes the most sense. We'll give him a player-friendly deal. I don't mind it whatsoever. Sweet, we got him back. I'm not going to accept the Justin Fields offer. I think we can find another wide receiver better than Darnell Mooney. But that is legit it. So I think we should get into free agency and see what we have there. Here in free agency, I'm going after a few people. Grover Stewart on a 1 year deal, nothing crazy. Connor Williams on a 3, contract's pretty nice. And then Eddie Jackson, I can get for like so much. So I don't even know the amount of money, but like at least $10 million cheaper. I think it was costing. It actually might be even more than that. But anyways, he will be on a cheaper deal. Bring him back. Nobody's offering on him, so hopefully we get him. And we got Grover Stewart and Connor Williams, so that takes care of the interior. Eddie Jackson is getting bid on by the Steelers, and we ended up losing Eddie Jackson. That's fine. We let him go anyways. Let's see if there's any other safeties I kind of want to offer. Rudy Ford wouldn't be bad. Could probably go after a safety. Let's actually offer on Rudy, just to get an offer out. Ooh, Jeremy Chin wouldn't be bad. I'm actually going to go after Jeremy Chin. He's young. I think it'll be a good signing. So we did end up getting Rudy Ford. We'll keep the offer on Jeremy Chin. He will be better, and he's pretty cheap and young. So anyways, so let's go ahead and sim, I want to say, to the draft. I think we're pretty much done. I think it's just draft time now. I could see what I could get on Fields right now. I mean, the draft picks are kind of settled regardless. Let's take a look at this team real quick. Okay, right now the receiver room is looking real rough. So I guess we could go after a receiver. Oh, he's injured right now. I was like, why? Where's Connor Williams? Uh, defensively, DT, defensive end. Um, corner wouldn't be a bad need. I'm actually gonna place Stevenson above Kyle Gordon. The dev matters in my opinion. TJ Edwards. I mean, our linebacking core is okay. Our D line needs to get better. Hmm. Let's actually see. What didn't we get Grover? Why am I? Did I not see him? Was he there though? Yeah, he was there. Okay. Uh, who makes our D line better? Because before it was nobody. Still got Brisker. I'm liking the shape of the team. Haven't made too many signings, but let's go. I'll see if I can get a wide receiver out of free agency. Just none popped out to me while looking at first. Kendrick Bourne would be okay. He's good, decently high overall, but why tie money up? Uh, DJ Chark would be okay. I mean, probably receiver is more like it, in my opinion, but or the draft receiver. The draft is more like where we probably need to get a receiver, and then like hit free agency after. Anyways, um, I will see y'all at the draft. We are here at the draft. We do obviously have the number one overall pick. Uh, I don't think we should make it too too hard on ourselves. We're going with Caleb Williams, 96 throw power, 88 speed. Known to be the number one quarterback of this class. Let's see how these first picks ride out. I do want to. No, let me go. Let me go see if I can find a trade for Justin Fields. So I know I can probably get this. I'm gonna do it just because I think it. They don't have a quarterback on the roster, so they don't have Kirk Cousins. I'm gonna do Justin Fields for the Vikings number one overall pick. Okay, well they're not going to accept that, so maybe it is a little realistic. Let's see. It is. So we pick up the Vikings second round pick. Um, not the greatest thing to do for the division, but who cares? We have Caleb Williams now, so he's a Bear. We traded with the division. We do have their second round pick. Let's just go ahead and send to our pick at number 9 and see what's there. So it looks like Drake May fell all the way down to the the Falcons. Let's see what's on the board for us. So Jaden Daniels, Ofushanu is there. Brock Bowers is another weapon. Rome Odunze. Um, I honestly think let's go ahead and get Caleb Williams, probably the third best wide receiver in this class, in Rome Odunze. 92 speed, 94 acceleration, 6'3", 211, hidden dev. I mean, get our guys some weapons. But I'll see y'all pick 11 in the second round. I was so happy that he was still here that I went crazy, muted my mic. Anyways, Chop Robinson happened to fall to us at pick 11 of the second round. Ecstatic, one of the better edge rushers in this class. Great first step, love it. 21 years old, 6'3", 251, I think that's what that said. Maybe it's 41. So we got our second round pick. We have a third, so I'll see y'all in the third. For our third pick, I guess I'm going to take Quinyon Mitchell. I don't know what's going on with the class and why it's like so laid out this way, but like he was amazing at the combine. I don't know why he's fallen. Quinyon Mitchell out of Toledo. Welcome home to the Bears. This would be like the best class ever I'm gonna go and say. Got a corner. Probably not the biggest need, but maybe I can just like trade somebody. We'll see. See what is left. I know I need a safety. Cam Hart out of Notre Dame. Let's actually see if there's any O-line available. So no, not really. What about D tackle that I'm not really. Yeah, it's looking like it's gonna be no linebacker I'm really wanting. It's looking like it's gonna be safety, but I don't like D zone. So let's just go Cam Hart out of Notre Dame. Normal dev, but 89 speed solid. It would be for a user series though. Got 1/4 round. I'm probably gonna just draft the rest off camera because they probably don't matter that much. But I like drafting, so I'm just gonna do it. This will be the last. I mean, really, the person I really want is a wide receiver. Sorry if my dogs are bothering you in the background, but do I go ahead and take like an offensive lineman just because? We're in the 4th round, so this may be slightly of a reach. Sorry. Slightly of a reach. They're sweet dogs, I promise. Sweet, sweet, sweet dogs. I really don't know what to do here. This dude looks insane. James Williams, 6'5", 215 safety? What is going on? Okay. I've never downloaded this draft class. It was if you look up the most liked draft class, this is it. I will see y'all at draft recap, and hopefully my dogs will too. The draft recap, let's look at ours. So 78 overall for Caleb Williams, 77 for Rome Odunze, Chop Robinson 74, Quinyon Mitchell 70, Cam Hart 67, the 6'5 safety 69, and then our guard that we actually picked in the, I should have just showed it, but we picked in the 5th. Rome and Caleb having almost the same overall is pretty insane. I was assuming Quinyon would be a little bit higher. The fact that he is a 70, I guess it wasn't as big of a steal as I thought it was going to be. But let's take a look at the NFL. So Marvin Harrison Jr., Malik Neighbors, Joe Alt up there. I thought about taking Brock Bowers, but with Cole Kmet, I just don't think there's a point. Yeah, it looks like a solid, decent draft class at least. Xavier Levitt going to Leggett. I'm a Titans fan. That would be interesting in the 2nd round. I wouldn't hate it, but I would rather much have like somebody like really either Worthy, Brian Thomas Jr. I'd like in the 2nd, but I doubt Brian Thomas is there at that pick. Pretty solid class, but anyways, I think we nailed it. So I will see y'all for the start of season 1, basically. And I will, I guess it'll be with the depth chart. Alright, see that? Chart for season 1, technically. So obviously we have Caleb Williams at QB, Khalil Herbert, Roshan Johnson, running back's not necessary. Bakari Blasingame, tighten up. At fullback, wide receivers, we got DJ Moore, Rome Odunze, and Tyler Scott, Valius Jones Jr., and Nasambi Webster. So obviously the 3, there's nobody in free agency, and I'd rather run these 3 than any other. Cole Kmet, I need to put Mo Alley Cox, and then CJ Uzoma. Braxton Jones at left tackle, left guard. There is Cody White here, but I'm just gonna go ahead and put Nate Davis. Center, what I'm gonna do right now, so I cannot use Connor Williams because he's apparently injured. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put Cody White here at left guard, and then at center I'm gonna put Nate Davis. I know this is weird, but it's what has to happen. Then Tevin Jenkins, and then Darnell Wright rounds out the offensive line. Gervin Dexter at left end. I did switch this to a 3-4. DeMarcus Walker at right end. DT's Grover Stewart. Outside linebacker Montez Sweat, obviously. Middle linebacker, we're going to roll with Edmonds and Edwards. Both Eds. Right outside linebacker Chop Robinson, obviously. Jalen Johnson, Kyler Gordon, and Tariq Stevenson. I was going to put Mitchell in the starting lineup over Gordon, which is what I think I'm going to do, honestly. Rudy Ford at safety, Javon Brisker at safety. I'm thinking about starting the new guy. We might be bad anyways, so let's get him some playing time. The 6'5" safety out of Miami. I think that might be a typo, but you know. Third down running back, Khalil. Power back, we'll go with Khalil 2. Slot wide receiver, we'll go Tyler Scott. Montez for rush left end, and then Chop for rush right end. Rush DT will be Grover Stewart and Billings. No, let's go Gervin because he's younger, obviously. Sub linebacker Edmonds and Edwards. Slot corner, I'm gonna go with Mitchell. Quinyon Mitchell is the slot corner. I love it. Let's roll with this. I will see y'all at the mid-season mark. In the mid-season mark, we have some free agents. I don't really care to bring any of these guys back. Obviously, some are just on one-year deals, so like Grover Stewart, Khalil Herbert is a free agent. Tevin Jenkins is the only one I'm even really considering. And, I mean, honestly, even then, I could probably pick somebody up in the draft that's just as good, maybe. Or maybe we can get out of... Well, let's actually sign Tevin Jenkins back if he accepts this. Sweet. Okay, so we got him back for fairly cheap. Everybody else can walk. I really don't care. So, we are sitting at 2-4 to mid-season mark, so not exactly what we expected. Yeah, so I'll see y'all at the end of the season. Hopefully we make the playoffs. Doubtful, but we'll see. So we have made the playoffs. Very crazy. Let's look at that schedule. No force wins, obviously. Wrong button. No force wins. And we were like 2-4 at the bye week, so it wasn't looking good. We rattled a bunch of wins off in a row. Let's take a look at these stats real quick. So, looks like Caleb Williams had 3,700 yards, almost 38, 31 touchdowns, 10 picks. A solid, really good rookie season. Khalil Herbert didn't do much on the ground. Caleb Williams did a little bit, not much. He did have 13 touchdowns, Khalil, so that's good. DJ Moore had 1,100 yards, 9 touchdowns. Tyler Scott, 880 yards, 9 touchdowns. Roman Dunze had only 631 yards, 4 tutties. Cole Kmet had 768, 4 tutties. Defense, looks like we had a lot of tackles. Sweat, Grover, and Chop all had double-digit tackles for loss. Sweat and Robinson each got it over 8, but 9.5 for Sweat, 8 for Chop. DeMarcus had 6.5. TJ Edward had 5. Tremaine Edmonds had 2. Grover Stewart had 2. Quinyon Mitchell had a half a sack. Yeah, that's good. Picks. Tremaine Edmonds with 5, TJ Edwards with 4, Jalen Johnson with 4, Stevenson with 4. That's it. Forced fumbles. Uh, Daquan Brisker and Demarcus Walker. Any defensive touchdowns? 1 from Jalen Johnson. So, pretty good season. Let's look at yearly awards. See if we got anything. MVP from Jack, obviously. Coach of the year is the Raiders coach. Okay. Um, we are in the NFC. CeeDee Lamb, Aaron Donald, Caleb Williams wins Offensive Rookie of the Year. Defense, Chop Robinson was 2, so that's pretty cool. Kool-Aid went to the Cowboys, like that fit, honestly. Chop Robinson, Dallas Turner went to the Giants. I mean, makes sense, kind of. It's a weird one, but let's see, did we get anything else? Sure didn't. So that's it. Let's see if we can lock this win in the playoffs. We will advance against the 12-5 Packers, and we lost 31-17. So I mean, not honestly, not a bad season. We'll send them to the Super Bowl. We'll see if we have any upgrades, and if we do, I shall let you know. Couple, I'm pretty sure Tremaine Edmonds and Montez Sweat went up. Chop Robinson, I'm pretty sure he went up as well. I think he ended up being star. Let me check real quick. It doesn't say he went up. I'm 100% sure he had star. He might have got it earlier in the season. Anyways, uh, Caleb Williams had superstar, so he definitely went up. I'm pretty sure Khalil went up. I don't think he had that. And I think that's about it. I don't think anybody went up or down that I can really see right now. But it's time for the off season. I'll see y'all on if I re-sign anybody, which I don't think I will. So I'll probably see y'all in free agency. Here we are in free agency. So we've decided to go after Aaron Donald, Grover Stewart, Mitch Lawrence. There's really nobody that I'm particularly interested other than these 3 people. I mean, there's DJ Reader for DT that I don't mind, but like needing a couple interior D linemen would be nice. Going after both of them are solid. Both are on a 1-year deal, so there's no carryover, I guess. But everybody else is a little old. I thought about JOK, but I feel like I have 2 solid middle linebackers, which is not awful. Getting a Khalil Mack would be nice, but who are we gonna? I mean, who are we gonna bench? Greg Newsom would be nice, but paying a third corner that much money, I think we can probably find one in free agency a little bit better, or in the draft a little bit better. Maybe not. Maybe I can get a Michael Carter, 26 years old, 81 overall. Normal dev though kind of sucks, but there's just no reason to spend that money. Safety we kind of need, but I mean, how much of these guys? I mean, how much are one of these guys going to move the needle? I mean, that's just what I'm saying. So anyway, so we're just going to try to hold back, try to see if we can get these 3. We can check right now. And we get all 3. So, welcome to Chicago, Aaron Donald. Um, hopefully you put up triple-digit sacks. Yeah, so I'll see y'all at the draft with this new revamped team. Here at the NFL draft, I don't have anybody that I want to trade up for, so we'll just get this on the road. I have like a couple of people that I was interested in. I want to see if they are still there. So the smart thing to do would be taking a safety, but like I don't have them scouted whatsoever, so it's just hard to judge if they're going to be good or not. This dude looks pretty solid, but I do know the talent of a couple of people. So we are going to be taking Nathan Bentley, 6'4" run stopper, round 1 talent. He is normal dev, unfortunately. That is a bummer. But round 1 talent, so he had the talent for sure. We do have the 6th pick. And then the 21st pick of the second round. Let's see if I can find any safeties. This dude looks okay, but just solid speed. Just, I mean, nothing sticks out on these safeties. Nothing. Man coverage is a D. Zone coverage is C. Like, are we selling the house for this dude? Didn't even go to the combine. It says decent speed. I'm just gonna stay away from that. Do have a top 5 linebacker right here that I probably will be taking. 6'3", 241 run stopper, top 5 talent. Hidden dev, obviously, 87 speed, 91 excel, 79 strength. So, not a bad pick. I'll take it. I'll take it all day, every day. Then we'll go ahead and skip to the next pick. Hopefully the dude that I'm wanting is still there. Uh, I think he's a running back. He's around 1 to 2. I might be able to. Do I let him fall? I don't have a starter at running back. I think I go ahead and take him. Uh, we know what he is. He's around 1 to 2 talent. In the back half of the second round, let's go ahead and grab him. 90 speed, 93 excel, hidden dev, which is always perfect. Looks pretty solid. I'll see y'all during the next pick. Iron Keelan Jenkins, normal dev, 90 speed, 91 excel, 92 jumping. He'd probably be good for a user league. I will see y'all with the next pick. Another linebacker, Jeff Greco. Around 3 to 4 talent, 85 speed, 86 excel. Nothing crazy. Um, should we have taken 2 linebackers back to back? Probably not. Or not back to back, but back to almost back. Uh, One had hidden, so I'll take that. We are here. Let's look at the tight ends. We definitely need some tight ends. Day 3. This dude doesn't look too bad. A catching, I like that. Slow though. Says great speed. Let's go ahead, grab him. 83 speed, 80 excel. Simon Murray. Nothing crazy. I will see y'all at draft recap. It's pretty solid. 76 overall for our DT, 78 for our linebacker, 74 for the running back. So 69, 66. So just a bunch of 60s later on, which is unfortunate. I thought this dude would be a lot better, especially with I thought he'd have the hidden dev just because how he looked. But I'm happy with the draft. I wish we would have had a dev on our number 1 guy, but I mean, regardless, we could probably go ahead and trade one of our linebackers, probably TJ Edwards, for draft capital next season. So getting out of that contract, getting a younger linebacker, always a good thing. I'll see y'all at season 1, or it would be season 2, technically. Edwards for a second round pick in this next draft. Hopefully that's good. Because it'll be Joseph Lawrence and Tremaine Edmonds up the middle. Gonna start the rookie, might as well. Yeah, so that's it. I'll see y'all for the depth chart for season 2. For season 2, Caleb Williams, X Factor. Gonna be starting the rookie running back. Not that receiver position matters, but we'll have DJ Moore, Rome Odunze, Tyler Scott, Cole Kmet, tight end, Braxton Jones. We'll go Mitch Morris. Okay, of course he is. So I guess it really doesn't matter where we get right there. Either way. Darnell Wright. Left end, we'll have the rookie DT that I drafted, Nathan Bentley, normal dev, but he will be a beast. Aaron Donald at right end, Grover Stewart at DT, Montez at outside linebacker, Tremaine and the rookie Joseph Lawrence, manning up the middle, Chop Robinson at the other edge. It's going to be Jalen Johnson, Stevenson, and Mitchell. I like Mitchell there better. Then we will be running Quan. No, where's the James Williams at free safety? Cam Hart behind him, and then Kyler Gordon there is fun. Third down running back. Strong safety, obviously, is Brisker. We will be power back. Oh, no, he's actually not that worse. Will be the rookie. I'm going to actually put Rome in the slot this year. I want him to get more targets. Rush left end is Montez. Rush right end is Chop. Aaron Donald. And I'm going to start the rookie there to get him some PT. The sub linebackers, Tremaine Edmonds, Joseph Lawrence, Kyler Gordon. No, that's going to be Quinyon Mitchell in the slot. And that's going to be the squad for season 2. Hopefully, we can win a playoff game this year. I'm surprised we made it last year, but we are at 85 overall across the board as well. So, yeah, I'll see y'all mid-season mark. Hopefully, we get start off undefeated. So it looks like we have so many free agents to bring back. We'll. Okay, so he wants a lot more money. Jaquan Brisker wants. He actually doesn't want a whole lot of money. Okay, so he might be back. Braxton Jones wants to come back. We'll do this. Sweet. Gotta keep the core intact, I guess. Everybody else, I just want the first 3. The first 3 is all I want. DJ Moore, Brisker, and then I already got Braxton. I'll see what I can do about Aaron Donald. Maybe. But we're 2-4, so we're not even looking that good. So I'll see y'all. Hopefully we make another run and make the playoffs. So I'll see y'all then. Playoffs. That's probably for Aaron Donald, that one last hurrah. Let's go look at the stats for the season. So, Caleb Williams, I'm pretty sure beat his yards mark, but passing touchdowns and interceptions a lot worse. I think he had 30 last year. Now he only has 19. I don't know what happened. I didn't change any playbooks. Greenfield had 1,000 yards, 15 touchdowns. Solid season, honestly. Solid. DJ Moore had 1,200 yards, 8 touchdowns. Rome had 992. Komet had some. Tyler Scott was all right. Need a better third receiver. So Joseph Lawrence, who is only star dev, which is unfortunate, had 12 tackles for loss, 115 tackles, half a sack. That's about it. So led us in tackles for loss. Bentley, the rook, led us in tackles for loss with 25. That's insane. Aaron Donald with 19 and 14 and a half sacks to go along with him. Sacks, 3 people above 10. So Aaron Donald, Chop, and Montez all had above 10. Bentley coming in 5.5, not bad. Picks, James Williams with 3, Jalen Johnson, a lot less interceptions than this past season. 4 fumbles, we had 4. What about touchdowns? No defensive touchdowns. Let's go over awards. Lamar Jackson, MVP. Jalen Hurts, Micah Parsons. Greenfield won Offensive Rookie of the Year. Bentley won Defensive Rookie of the Year. Solid. Chop Robinson won Best Linebacker, which is amazing for his development. So awesome. Sweet. Let's see if we can actually beat the Rams this time. We did end up going 10-7. Let's actually upgrade players because we should have some. Let's go ahead and upgrade them before the game. Get everybody up as good as they can get before the game. I'm not going to click on that one last hurrah in case I want to re-sign them. Revenge game, and we won 27-24. Aaron Donald beating his beating his former team that he won a Super Bowl with. That's awesome. Let's see if we can beat the Eagles. And we do. We are in the NFC Conference Championship against the Falcons. Let's take a look at this Falcons team just in case we lose to them. See if they're better. See if they're better than us. Drake May, so they do have a quarterback. Bijan, solid. Drake London, I mean, receivers aren't great. Kyle Pitts is awesome. Their O line, I mean, it's solid. It's okay. Zadarius Smith. They drafted a DT, Jenkins, B.J. Hill, Arnold Ebiketie, Devin Butt. Their defense is still not great. Jalen Ford, drafted guy. Um, their defense doesn't look the best, honestly. Um, let's go ahead and upgrade players just to get the best of our abilities and see if we can take on this Falcons team. They are a 85 overall, so we are 2 overalls higher. See if we can. We won 49-17. We are in the Super Bowl, year 2 of this rebuild. Let's get to Super Bowl week. See if we have any. See if we have any upgrades. Let's go by this. See if we have any upgrades. Dev upgrades. So it looks like our running back got a dev upgrade. Let's just go ahead and upgrade him while we're at it. So he is now a superstar. Yep, sure did. Let's just put some abilities on him. Let's just put some abilities on him. Let's just reach for it. Let's see if we have any more. Rome didn't go up. DJ didn't go up. He was already X Factor. Chop went up to X Factor. I think Tremaine went down. Bentley went up three overall, or has 3 overall skill points, and went up to superstar. He went up 3 devs from, or 2 technically, normal to star, and then star to superstar. That's pretty insane. Just upgrading him, get to that 80 overall mark, and he got some abilities. Let's just put one on him. Let's put defensive rally. 3rd and 4th down, they're better. He makes everybody better. But I'm pretty sure that's it. Jalen's never been... No, Jalen went down too. Wasn't he X Factor at some point? Or Superstar? I don't think regression's hit, but I guess he's always been star. For some reason, I thought he was Superstar. Anyways, that's the team going into this game. We are... I want to upgrade Chop too. Just keep putting into Speed Rusher. Might as well. Finesse moves are up in the 90s. Hopefully we can pull this one off. This would be a pretty interesting rebuild. Didn't take long. Hopefully we can win. The Ravens are unfortunately at 86 overall. Let's see if we can get this done. We lost 38-35. Unfortunate. Let's see those stats from that game and we'll get into this off season. Super unfortunate, honestly. I wish we would have won. Getting back there is going to be hard. Looks like Lamar Jackson went off on us, passing for 4 touchdowns, running for 100 yards and a touchdown. Greenfield went crazy. What, did he go crazy, though? I don't think he did. He only got 3 a clip. DJ Moore went off. Cole Kmet had a good game. Rome had a decent game. There was no defense played in this one. Sacks, 1.5, 1. Aaron Donald had 1. Tackles for loss, a few from a couple of people. No interceptions were thrown. I mean, you can't really ask for much else from your quarterback not throwing interceptions, but oh man, it's a tough one to lose. I will see y'all to re-sign week. Hopefully we can get everybody we need back. See y'all then. tagging DJ Moore. Brisker is also not interested, so it's either between him or Brisker. I'm just gonna let Brisker walk. I'll try to get him in free agency. I'll see, but that's about all I want to re-sign. So we'll go into this off season with 100 mil. It looks like, and hopefully Brisker is easy to bring back. I will get some contracts out, see if I get any bites, and I'll be right back. I didn't really see anything crazy in free agency, so I'm offering a 1 year contract to Aaron Donald and Ronnie Stanley. Jaquan Brisker's looking like he might be easy to bring back, but we'll see. Both Ronnie Stanley and Aaron Donald, like I said, are on 1 year deals. Let's see if they accept. Okay, so they all signed, and we got all three. Let's go, baby. Run it back. And you saw Falcons were also going after Aaron Donald. They can't have him. So I hate to break it to you. That's all we're probably going to do because that's all we need to do. Solid team. I hate that we had to franchise tag DJ Moore. I wish we could have got him on a better deal. But going back in this season, hopefully we have a better time. We need a third wide receiver. Backup tight ends, not necessary, really. We do have Ronald Stanley, who I'm probably going to move Braxton Jones to left guard for this season. Um, I think that's what I'm going to do. He'll probably be a better guard, honestly. He is slightly. Then we got Connor Williams, Devin Jenkins, and then Darnell Wright. So our offensive line looks insane. Our defensive line, we can run it back. We do need a DT in the draft. Not super necessary, but you know we won't be able to keep signing Aaron Donald to a 1 year forever. Linebacker looks good. Third corner's probably a need, and then definitely safety-ish. Like we have James Williams, who's been playing free safety, so I'll see y'all in the draft. Hopefully we can make something happen. We're here at the draft. I didn't see anybody. There was like a receiver I kind of wanted to trade up for, but he was top 5 talent, predicted to go at number 2. There was no point. 0 point. Let's see what's here first. This wide receiver doesn't look awful. Why is he still here? I kind of want to just take him. I don't think it's. I'm just gonna go take him. Normal dev, man. That's crazy. He did not look that bad. Alright, well, I guess we'll see what we got at pick 25 of the second round. This is the pick for TJ Edwards, I'm pretty sure. See if I have any DTs that I've scouted. They don't look great. I should not have picked that wide receiver. I don't know. I thought he would be better than what he was. There is nothing here for me. Nothing here for me. Alright, let me find a player. I'll be right back. And took Chris Howie, 6'5", run stopper, 23 years old. He's the best bet. I'm probably going to trade out of this draft. Nobody really particularly looks good. I have this our pick in the third round or in the second round, so we'll see. I'll come back with whatever I do. I forgot the details. It was just a bunch of picks for next year and even the year after, I believe. I'll come back. I might see y'all at free agency. I'm probably gonna try to trade out of this draft entirely, but if I make a pick, you'll see it during free agency. Free agency recap. So Nava ended up being a 74. Howie ended up being a 72, and then Sap. I did take everybody. Ended up being a 74. Normal, I think he was normal. Yeah, he was normal. Disappointing draft, but I will say this: this is the highest receiver I think I've seen. He's insane. It looks like so. He's definitely good. And there were a lot of people that I could have probably grabbed after the fact. I could have got the center. I could have got even a position of need in safety right here with Witherspoon, who ended up being a 78 overall. He is normal too, but unfortunate. I picked up some extra draft capital in the next draft. I'm pretty sure. Not a whole lot, but a little bit. I got a second, a third, uh, and then a third, fourth, fifth. This is actually next year's, I think. So I definitely need some more draft capital for next season, or maybe not. Maybe it really doesn't matter. But then the next. But anyways, beside the point, I did get some draft capital for the next draft. So we will. I'll see y'all week one with the depth chart. Hopefully we can win a Super Bowl this year. Depth chart for I believe season three. Caleb Williams, obviously. Greenfield, wide receiver. We got DJ Moore, Rome Odunze, and then we're gonna start Tyler Nava, Cole Kmet, Ronnie Stanley, Braxton Jones, Connor Williams, Tevin Jenkins, Darnell Wright, uh, Nathan Bentley at left end, right end Aaron Donald, DT. We're gonna be playing Chris Howie. He has a dev. This dude doesn't. That's just the way it's gonna be. Montez Sweat, Tremaine Edmonds, Joseph Lawrence, Chop Robinson. Corners, we got Jalen Johnson, Tariq Stevenson, and Quinion Mitchell. Uh, we will be playing Williams. No, do we play Brisker? Okay, no, we're not going to play Brisker because we can't. We'll play Williams over Hart, and then Brisker for strong safety. Third down back is going to be Greenfield. Power back is going to be Greenfield. Slot receiver. I was thinking about doing a Dunze again. Uh, have Nava there, and then Scott, Sweat, Chop Robinson, Donald, and Bentley. We'll throw Howie in there too. Yeah, that seems like that's good. That's good to me. I will see y'all mid-season mark. Hopefully, we have a better end of the year. Hopefully, win that Super Bowl. 4-2 of the mid-season deadline for season three, I believe. We've already re-signed Tremaine Edmonds and Connor Williams. Connor Williams, I think, was a 2-year deal. I don't mind re-signing Stevenson, especially if it's going to be for that cheap. I'll take it if he wants to resign. Probably going to let Tyler Scott walk because I have that other wide receiver. Getting this dude to stay has been just almost impossible. He wants a 5-year deal. Maybe I'll boost it up slightly more and he'll accept it. But anyways, I'll see y'all at the playoffs. Hopefully we make it. We shall see. First round bye at 13-4, which is solid. I don't mind that a bit. Let's go over some stats, see how we did this season. Looks like 4,200 yards for Caleb Williams, 31 picks, 4 interceptions. Solid season on 69% completion percentage. Greenfield, 1,100 yards, 13 touchdowns. Pretty solid season for him too, averaging only 3.8. Wish it was more. DJ Moore and Roman Dunze both went over 1,000 yards, 1,200 yards really. Both had 10 touchdowns. Crazy. Both had 90 plus catches. Cole Kmet, 844 yards, 4 touchdowns, and then Nava with 5 touchdowns on 515 yards. Defense. Let's see how we did on defense. Tackles. Joseph Lawrence led us. Tackles for loss. Montez, Aaron Donald, Bentley, and Lawrence. Sacks. We definitely went down in sacks this season. Once again, no playbook changes. 10 sacks, 8.5, 7.5, 7.5, 2.5. Interceptions, so bad. 3 and then 1. That's crazy. Uh, that much of a difference is insane. We did win a lot of games, so it's not like that happened overnight. So it's not like we were bad. So my question is, do I start Nava or Scott? I think I just go with what we've been rocking all season. I don't think it matters. Uh, too bad, too much at least. Um, let's see. Let's see. Let's upgrade our players. We're facing the Lions. Hopefully we beat them. Let's upgrade our players first. Hopefully we beat them. I don't see how we could lose. 91 overall to an 86 overall. Simulation's a crazy thing, but here we go. We win 13-4. Dallas Cowboys versus the Chicago Bears. Let's just upgrade our players again. We will be quite a bit high overall over them. So let's see. Let's go back to back. Let's get to that Super Bowl. Let's get to that Super Bowl, and we beat them 28-17. Solid, solid, solid game. Let's go. All right, here we go. For all the marbles, we're facing the 10-7 Buffalo Bills, 84 overall to our 91. Let's upgrade our players. We only have one Joseph. Let's go into pass coverage for him. Boost him to an 84 overall. Joseph Lawrence, who is a superstar dev. Let's take a look at this roster that we have, and then let's take a look at the roster we're going up against in this game. So Rome Odunze went up to superstar. That's awesome. No different changes, but basically almost have Caleb Williams to 99. The team looks solid, at least the offense does. The defense looks just as good. Bentley up to an 84 overall superstar. Lawrence up to superstar. He was already X Factor. The only place we could really be attacked is our DBs. And even then, I like our DBs. They're not great or world beaters, but they're not that locked down, 99 overall, whatever safety, but or corners. But anyways, let's go over this roster. Josh Allen, James Cook, Stephon Diggs, they drafted A.D. Mitchell out of Texas. I don't know what the heck that is, but a nailer, I think. Dalton Kincaid. Their offensive line is not good, really. We should be able to feast. Their D-line is really good, solid. I don't like the way they have that set up. DBs are a lot like ours, just okay. Safeties, okay. They did draft one safety, superstar. So, hopefully we can win this game. Do we super sim it? Let's super sim. Let's super sim. I forgot how to do that. Let's get into this game. Let's see. Hopefully we can pull this one off and bring the Bears a Super Bowl. Skip that moment. They're on the board 3-0. They're about to be on the board again. They score a touchdown. Let's take control, guys. We get a field goal. Looks like they're trying to score again. They do. Come on, guys. Let's fucking score. Let's go. 17-10. A lot of stalling here. Let's let the CPU do it. Third down. Keep the drive alive. Red zone. And we score. That drive was insane. We got the ball, and it looks like we might score. Let's play the moments here. All we need to do is take this clock down, and we will be Super Bowl champions. Take the clock down and score a field goal. It looks like we got it easily. Running with Greenfield, and it's a touchdown. Too easy. Let's score a touchdown here. Let's score a touchdown. And I believe, let's make a stop. Oh, we have the ball again. Okay. So we did end up winning. If we run this out, I might want to throw the ball. Got smacked. They called a timeout. Let's see what we can do on offense. Let's Cole Komet. Let's go. It's too easy. It's too easy. They called another timeout, but the game's over. The game is over. Chicago has won the Super Bowl just about, almost close, pretty close to it. Oh, they're still calling timeouts. They don't know. We're about to score again. We're about to score again. Nah, we're running it. We're running it. We're not stupid. I mean, kinda. And that's gonna be your ball game, buddy. 21 rushes for 113 yards and 2 touchdowns for the running backs. Too easy. Do we call this play or do we not? We call it. We won in that end zone again. Did you see him pancake that dude? That's crazy. Anyways, your final score 24-17 for the Super Bowl. I mean, it's just insane. Great game. It was back and forth, and we did not take control. I mean, we did at the end, but even then, the game was in hand. Caleb Williams, the CPU, they took control of it. They won. Love this. This is a solid rebuild. I loved it. I think it's my second Super Bowl in a rebuild. I haven't done a whole lot. I've done a few, but not too many. The Bears are Super Bowl champs. Love it. Love it. Raise that trophy up, Caleb. Number 0. Let's go. I wonder who the MVP is going to be. Because Caleb doesn't look like he had a crazy game. Should have looked over the stats. Doesn't really matter that much. We still ended up winning. We take those dubs. 24-17 is your final score. I think I can go into league history to see who won the Super Bowl. Oh, that's not gonna Whitfield. I saw it. I don't. Maybe it hasn't saved yet. Maybe you have to advance. Maybe it hasn't taken it into account yet. I don't know. This game's weird. Yeah, there it is. So Winfield. We went over the stats earlier. So that is your rebuild. Pretty solid. It didn't take us that long. We have 130 million cap. We have a bunch of. If I ever wanted to revisit this rebuild and go for more seasons, but let's take a look at your final Chicago Bears team. Uh, Solid team. Probably one of the best I've built personally. Or close to it. I like the Ronnie Stanley and then got Aaron Donald another Super Bowl, which is awesome. But yeah, overall solid rebuild. If you love the video, give it a like, give it that love, comment and subscribe. And until next time.